legends that dwell within the hidden places of Neopia. Some are of the light, but others...
Hey guys, how's it going?
Others are of the darkest kind. There are legends that dwell within the hidden places of Neopia. Some are of the light, but others... Others are of the darkest kind.
You will fall to the might of the defenders of Meridel!
Huh. Next time you get to play Darrigan. Is it true? Yeah, is it? Are you gonna be a knight?
Well, I don't want to brag, but...
My winnies! Tar! Mom is going to kill you! Uh-oh. Oop, gotta go. Homework to do.
Just great.
I've got something for you to do. Something important. I want you to deliver a package.
Over to Farmer Addison's again?
No, this one goes to Meridel.
To Meridel? To the castle?
I know you're excited, but there's a few things you need to know about before you go. The road to Meridel is a long one, son, and it's not safe. You'll need something to guard that package with. This is the key to the chest upstairs. In it is the sword I had when I was young. Listen, Tor, it is not a toy. It carries with it great responsibility. Do you understand what that means?
It's like being a knight. You have to fight for the good and against injustice and evil.
That's part of it, for sure. But knights follow a code of chivalry. They defend the weak, they don't lie, and always keep their word. They fight only for the right causes. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Then go, boy. This package won't deliver itself.
Thank you. No, I really mean it, thank you. It's about time someone showed those bandits a thing or two. Let's see, you deserve a little something for your effort.
That's not necessary. A true knight
Knows when to accept an honest gift. For your trouble, here. It may not look like much, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Remember never to take it off. It's a very special piece.
Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Hey!
Did that fix anything? There we go. I'm not sure why that was happening. I've been giving commentary for like over an hour. Like, and none of it's been being picked up. Are you kidding me? OBS, what the fuck? There we go. I don't... Okay. Okay, OBS. Well, thanks for letting me know, Link Ditto. I've been responding to people in chat, saying hi, and talking about the game, and, like, explaining how things work. But I guess my mic was just like, no, not today. That's kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. Well, I guess I'll just start from the top then. Gosh, this game is a PS2 game that came out in 2005. But man, it is so much like a Zelda game, and I fucking love it. I've been doing all the side content that I can at the start of the game. That way I don't have to come back and do it later. And that way I also have some money to buy some actual equipment once I get to the city here. It uses like an elemental system on your weapons and equipment. Kind of like Pokemon-esque, where like there's different types that do more damage to others. And just like that, you can find moats like that around the map that give you elemental damage. Game's turning me around again. Alright, it wants me to do the main quest. I'm doing too much exploring. Well, that explains a lot. It was really weird too, because it showed on my OBS that my mic was being picked up. But I guess it wasn't actually being, like, shown to you guys, because it wasn't muted. It's a weird OBS glitch, I guess. Now that we're actually at the main city here, there's quite a lot we can do. They're like to chase this guy all around town. Look at those little smug motherfuckers.
Give me back the package.
I don't think so.
I handled more than that in that cave earlier.
Who wishes to live should leave now. You're a brave one, willing to take on such odds. I'd wager you'd make a fine knight someday.
Thank you, sir. I hope to.
I know you will.
Alright. Now that we're in the city, there's quite a bit we can do here. This guy sells treasure maps. Sounds kind of sketchy, though. Give me all your treasure maps that I can afford. Alright, I bought all of his treasure maps. How much gold do I have left? 313. Yikes. Well, guess I'll have to go treasure hunting then. What's this shop have in it? Don't disturb someone's sleep. Okay. I'll buy a treasure map from him too. Potions of quickness and dispelling potion. And speckled negs. Alright. Do you have a quest for me? Alright, so we just looking for 5 vials of spider venom to create a spider juice elixir. Alright. I can do that quest. Hey, look, free money. I love me some money grass. That's the... This is the shield shop. I think they are selling a shield here. Yeah, the wooden shield, but it's 400 coins, and we don't have 400 coins anymore because we bought all the treasure maps. Luckily, though, there is an arena we can partake in, and if we win, I think the first challenge, we get the shield? Or maybe it's the second challenge. So, well, we can go and try that. You never played this part of Twilight Princess? Honestly, this game is quite similar to Twilight Princess. Oh, I really want to get that sword. Alright, let's go partake in the arena so we can get some extra coins. Maybe go do a little bit of gambling. Let's do one round of gambling, see how lucky we get. Let's try it again. You have to like stop it right at the right time, but it's very difficult to actually get it in the right spot. There we go. I made 25 coins doing that. Not really worth the time. I could have just cut grass. Alright. Anytime you see a thumbnail with Link with a red tunic, you assume it's my video. Yeah, that's the idea. Even though it's not always me. Although my tunic is much more red than the actual Goron tunic is. It's like as red as it can get. The idea was initially that I made my tunic red because a lot of the backgrounds in Ocarina of Time are green, and complementary colors stand out from each other, so I made my stuff stand out more. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm getting my ass beat. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, okay. You think it's working? Well, I appreciate it. I know color theory. I guess that's one thing I'm good at. Arena challenges, not so much by the looks of it. But I want the shield. So I'm gonna try it again. playing shot for shot now. There we go. Having a shield would be very nice. Sweet. Now I can actually block attacks, not just tank. Alright, I'm gonna do the other arena challenges, see if I can get some extra money. Once I get enough money to buy that sword, it should make the other arena challenges pretty easy. Instead of just whacking people with a stick. I have to finish the main quest to become a squire before I can get the armor upgrade, though. This guy was a chump. $500 coins? I'm going to get that sword. No more wooden sword for me. There's also a potion shop here I can take a look at. He just sells potions. Actually, he might have a quest for me. I should probably talk to him. I need to get in the habit of talking to the NPCs more. Alright, that's another side quest acquired. Where is the sword shop? Literally on the opposite side of town. Great! Is the golden grass grown back yet? Where was it? Ah, I think I'm not in the right spot. I think it's over here. Yeah, there it is. Money! That is a pretty good spot to farm money, because every time you leave and re-enter the room, the gold grass goes back, so... Sometimes you can get, like, really good piles of money from those grass. Okay, no quest from him. But now we got an actual metal sword now. Feels good. Now let's go back to the arena and see if we can finish off those challenges. I could never get past the muck guy in the challenges as a kid. He just always kicked my ass. Let's see if I can do it this time. I think he's like 3rd or 4th challenge. Yeah, no more wooden stick. No more dad's family heirloom sword. Oh yeah, this is the guy I used to struggle with as a kid. Let's see if I can get him first try this time. Ow. Fuck. Oh my god, he's just kicking my ass. Okay, that whole, like, ducking thing is bullshit. Oi! I was, like, midair! Oh yeah, he stuns you too, that's right. Ah, he was like 1 hit away. Can definitely feel the difference having that metal sword, though. Squire sword is quite good in comparison to the stick. Okay. Okay, he hits so fucking hard. Oh my gosh, yeah, he's just kicking my ass again. Okay. Those stun attacks are crazy. As soon as he hits you with one, he's guaranteed another hit, basically. I wonder if I could use a moat to increase my damage and use a moat to decrease damage coming in. I'm going to assume his attribute because I don't actually know it. Equipping a moat to your weapon that's the opposite of their type does more damage. Equipping a moat of the same type to your armor makes you take less damage. See if this makes a difference this time. Oh yeah, look how much more damage I'm doing. Oh yeah, oh my god, that was so much easier. That's the power of using moats correctly in this game. It makes a hell of a difference. 750 coins? Hell yeah. Next contestant. The problem is there's no way of knowing for sure what moats are going to work properly against enemies. This guy is probably a dark elemental type, so if I switch to my light elemental type for my sword and my dark for my armor, although I only have one dark pip, so I take one hit and it's gone. Oh well. Let's make this work. Strafing in this game is the way to go. Oh my god, he hits hard! There we go. God, he could have like 3-shot me there. I guess I have no actual armor upgrades yet, so. 1,000 gold for that one. Where loop, huh? If I had to guess, this guy's probably forest. So I'm gonna do the same I did with the muck guy. That guy started behind me. That's not fair. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he just kicked my ass super quick. Oh, I realized why my moats weren't working. I'm out of mana. No mana, no moats. Let's try that again. This guy's either like leaf earth type or he's dark type. I'm not sure. The fact that he spawns behind me is bullshit, though. Oh man, the charge is crazy. Oh my gosh. try this again. I don't think those are the right motes to work against him, so I'm gonna try a different one this time. I think he might be a dark type, not an earth type. All those skulls and bones on him might be a giveaway. Let's try putting that on. Ooh. This guy's very mobile. Man, oh my god, just wombo comboed me. I don't think light's the right attribute either, because it didn't seem to be doing any extra damage. Interesting. Let's try using mist. Oh, we already tried mist. Right? Okay. No motes then. We're just gonna go at it raw. His claws versus my steel. Because I don't see any difference in the elemental damage going on here. For the ones that make sense. Okay, he spawned on me that time? Come on, buddy. Do your attack so I can get a hit in. Whoa. Just one hit away. There we go. Is Nintendo suing? There are enough differences, but there are a lot of similarities too. 2,000 gold? Fuck yeah.
Huh?
Oh, well, I beat everyone in the I beat everyone in the arena. Twilight Princess? You're not the first person to say that. It is very Zelda-like. Like I said in the thumbnail for this stream, it's the Zelda of the PS2, and it is very good. Gotta stock up on chocados because they're good healing items. Also, how's it going, Snip? I saw you were streaming earlier. Ooh, there's a moat over there. Alright, now what was I doing again before I got sidetracked? Oh yeah, delivering the package. Do you guys want me to deliver the package and continue with the main story, or do you want me to just go around and do some side content? Because there's all kinds of side quests I have access to right now. Lots in Draconeck Ridge. Ah, fuck. This is only a baby one. Eating some oranges for sustenance. That's a mood. Map. I think I got a treasure. Oh yeah, I have multiple treasure maps of this area. Let's go find some hidden treasure. At the end, that game is more old than Twilight Princess. What year did Twilight Princess come out? Because this game came out in 2005. I feel like Twilight Princess is around the same time, isn't it? Or is Twilight Princess 2006? Or am I thinking of Skyward Sword? Oh my gosh, so much money! Yeah, so this game came out a year before Twilight Princess did, actually. Can I climb ladder game, please? Hey, Snip, if you're free later, did you want to do that practice run for the randomizer? I'm off today, so I'll be free pretty much all day. This is not the area I thought it was. Oh, whoops. I went the wrong way. There's still stuff I can do over this way, though. Like get money from buried treasure. I have played through Twilight Princess once. Is it really that similar to Twilight Princess, then? I know, like, this game has a lot of similarities to Ocarina of Time. But it's also very unique in its own way, too. I played through Twilight Princess once, and it was like 10, 15 years ago. I really should play through it again sometime, because I remember basically nothing about the game, other than the cool wolf parts. Oh, there's a water moat. I don't have one of those yet. Nice. Free Trocados, don't mind if I do. Oh, there's a clover patch here. Probably can't up until around 4:30 or so, and then after 12 a.m. Alright, if that's the case, it'll probably be after midnight for me then. I'm planning on streaming this for a few hours, and then I have some responsibilities to tend to later in the day. Can I even go to this? Actually, I think there's a health upgrade I can buy over here. In Ellison's Glade. We haven't gotten any health upgrades yet, so this will be nice to have. Alright, sounds good, Snip. If I recall correctly, there's a health upgrade you can just straight up buy in this shop here. Yeah, the golden egg here, I think, upgrades both your health and your max mana. Yeah, there we go. We got an extra little notch on both of them. Sweet. This area is far, far, far away from where I'm actually supposed to be going story-wise, but... the only similarity you see to Twilight Princess is that you're a wolf. I see. I didn't even grab the quest I needed to do over here yet. Whoops. I'm smart. I think I have to go to the apothecary person, like the moat shop. That's right, the moat shop. The moat shop has a quest for me to go and clear out that crypt over there. But I didn't pick up the quest before coming here. That was kind of dumb. Let me just head back towards the city then. Grab that quest. I think it's like a quest to grab a skull from like a magic wizard or something. They need it for one of their spells they're working on. Draconac's back. Oh wait, I think there's another health upgrade over here I can grab too. Ugh, damn it. I think I have to lure him a little bit closer to the wall. We'll see. No, I still got it. Nice. Yeah, I think there's a red egg up here will give me a health upgrade. Oh, it's a big one over there. No, thank you. Should try out Twilight Princess with Henrico Magnifico 4K texture mod. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, that wasn't a chest. That was a Draconac. Oh shit. I'm not even gonna bother fighting the big ones. The big ones will just fuck your shit. Oh, that's the red egg I'm looking for. Can I cut it, game? There we go. There we go, another extra notch of health. Sounds good to me. The big Draconacs are not worth fighting this early on unless you have the quest to do so. I got my health upgrade, I'm good. I am dipping. Eventually, at some point, I plan on playing through all the 3D Zeldas on my stream. There's just a lot of other games I'm also wanting to play through. A lot of people seem really interested in watching me play through Sly, which I'm very glad to do. Although I want to play a different game. I was thinking this one in between because I just finished Sly 2 Randomizer. I don't really want to go straight into Sly 3 because I'm just too much Sly. I get Sly fatigue, I think. Hey, golden grass. Money. Still no 60 FPS. Gotta wait. Okay. What I'm waiting on is the Jack 3 recomp with the Open Goal project. Man, I cannot wait. It's been at like 99% completion for like 6 months. And they still haven't released a build of it to the public that you can, you know, easily access. You have the Sly games that no one wants to see you play them? See, I didn't think people would, but I made polls in like my Discord and like on my YouTube channel and stuff, and between Jack, Sly, and Ratchet and Clank, everyone wants to see Sly for some reason. Like it's like 60% of the people. Yeah, I can understand why. Like, I was in the process of, like, reverse engineering this game, and let me tell you, it was a process. Eventually I gave up because this game is coded like spaghetti code, and nothing is tied into each other. And it would take literal years of, like, just messing around trying to make something even remotely usable. I learned how to give myself any item in the game. But I couldn't make it so that, like, when I open a chest, it gets randomized into something else, because I couldn't isolate the code for the chests. Because it's literally, like, tied into everything. Slime who? speaking of slime, we're supposed to be doing a archipelago some point soon, but we've had some scheduling conflicts and some complications with the archipelago software, so we have been putting it off for a little bit. Probably sometime in the next week or so, though. Yeah, it's all hex code. I'm pretty decent with, like, programming and stuff, but, like, man, hex code is just, like, endless pages of nonsense, and trying to decipher it is like trying to decipher ancient Egypt. For my month of, like, experimenting, I basically figured out that this game's inventory system is an array. And you think we're funny together? Yeah, I think so too. We make a pretty good duo. This game, basically, the inventory system is like an array of items, and you can only spawn in items that are loaded in the map that you're in. Usually, unless it's specific, like certain items you can spawn anywhere for some reason, but certain items you can only spawn because they're tied to the map itself. So I learned how to, like, give myself, like, the armor, the shields, the swords, like all the upgrades and stuff early, just by, like, arbitrary code execution. And I set up a script to do it and stuff. It was pretty cool, but alas, it's been probably close to a year almost since I was working on that, so it would take me a little bit to refigure out how I did it. I didn't document my process very well. This is the spider venom I was looking for. As it stands right now, I have no other, like, collaborative live streams scheduled, but we have some planned. It's just a matter of lining everyone's schedules up, since, you know, we're all adults working, living lives. Can't go that way yet. Draconac Ridge is a bit of a tough area to go into without having any of the armor upgrades. Wouldn't that be hacks? Basically, yeah, it's like a ROM hack, essentially. I was trying to make a randomizer out of this game, because I really really like this game, but, man, the way it's coded is just spaghetti. There's no making sense of anything. I had a friend who had documented, like, I could still barely make sense of it all. That being said, I can still do some pretty cool stuff in this game, modding-wise. Like, modding textures and stuff is pretty cool. I can do that. I can do that with pretty much any PS2 game, actually. For instance, let me try changing some textures around. The process is pretty interesting. So basically, you dump the textures that are on the VRAM onto a file, like I'm doing right now through the settings of the emulator. Then I can go and open that. Find the texture I'm looking for. I think this one is his tail texture. Let me just open this tail texture up in paint.net here. Let's change his tail to be green or something. Then if I save this to the replacements folder, I can replace the default texture of his tail with a new one I just uploaded. Go to my graphics tab. There we go. Now his tail's green. So, yeah, that's basically how it works. I didn't really show the process because I'm only showing the full screen application, but I can make a tutorial on it if you guys seem interested in it. You can pretty much change out any texture that's loaded onto your VRAM. Yeah, this is PCSX2. I'm a wizard. The second shield has like a texture that you can like actually put like a full decal on. I remember I put like my logo once on the shield itself. This one here is a little bit harder to work with though because it has like multiple textures for the same shield. The other one's like all one texture. How do you get the emulator to not stutter though? It depends on what hardware you're running and what settings you use. Like I'm running it with Vulkan. Vulkan works really good with my computer's parts, so it's just a matter of playing around with it until you find something that works. This game still stutters a little bit, but I mean, certain games are better than others. Also with PCSX2, when you right-click a game you have loaded as a ROM, you can click on patches, and sometimes people actually just make patches that automatically are accessible to you to go like 60 FPS or widescreen instead of like 4:3 aspect ratio. This game has the 16:9 aspect ratio patch. Otherwise, the HUD looks a little silly. Does this translate to you potentially making a PS2 ROM? Like ROM hack? I've considered it. It's just very time consuming to reverse engineer these games. I have made mods for like different games in the past. You have a 4090 and all my emulators stutter. Skill issue, I guess. Man, I have a 3060. But yeah, it's just a matter of playing around with your settings. I think like the default setting for PCSX2 is using like DirectX 11 or 12. But if you change that to Vulkan, it should be a lot smoother. Still have to get a chest over there. More like your own game. I actually have made a demo for a game, but I'm better with like art and like doing graphic design than I am actually doing like programming. Like I can get by with like modifying code, but like making my own code is a little bit out of my skill set. Maybe at some point if I get a little better at it and I have more practice doing it. Now you can't afford toast. Ain't that a fucking mood? Thanks, camera. That was great. Alright, how many... I'm still missing one treasure from this area. I'll come back to this area later anyway. Did I collect all the vials that I needed for side quest? I think I needed 5 of them. Yeah, I got all 5 of them. Sweet. I believe you can do it. You could also consider making an N64 game, whichever is easiest though. Cough, cough, probably PS2. Honestly, probably PS2, but I'd like to do more N64 stuff. I've talked about making my own N64 ROM hack. In fact, I've worked with the developer of Ship of Arcanian to, he created a custom client for me. I'm not sure if you've seen this, but I made like an only up, kind of like Ocarina of Time ROM hack thing. I have a video of it on my YouTube channel. It's really fun. Unfortunately, it's not really doable multiplayer yet due to some complications that we're having with the development of it, but it works single player. The problem is, once I make a map, I can't export it and share it with anyone because that part of the setup is broken. But the only up map that I made, I actually made without that tool. And the developer saw that I made that, and he made me a tool to make it easier for me to make them in the future. Yeah, I think I made it like a month and a half, 2 months ago. I plan on making more only up style maps in the future. I've just been trying to diversify and do more collaborative stuff recently. The title of the video would be Ocarina of Time Only Up Challenge. It was 2 months ago. It should be on my main page. My most viewed YouTube short ever as well was a short where I was showcasing that as well. I had like 27,000 views. Oh, the game doesn't expect me to get back here, where I'm at in the story. So it's not letting me get past. I'm on the other side of the invisible wall. Because then people box you into it, just one thing. Well, I made my YouTube channel being the Zelda guy, so I kind of did that to myself, but at the same time, I'm also learning that my community likes other franchises like the Sly games, for example. I thought this would be a cool game to show everyone too, because if people gave it a chance, I think they'd really like it. Anyone who likes Zelda games would like this game. Yeah, Zelda is a very big category. That being said, I'm like one of the only like Zelda tubers who pretty much exclusively does Ocarina of Time stuff. Like, I do dabble in other Zelda games, but I mostly just do Ocarina of Time. People want you to be the Hollow Knight guy, but they're only to like 2 games. Yeah, there's only so many ways you can play through Hollow Knight, even with randomizers. That being said, Snip, Archipelago has a randomizer for Hollow Knight. I think you were talking about doing that before at some point, but it's pretty fun to play through Archipelago for that. I've done it a few times with some of the guys. Do you have any more treasure maps for me yet? Nope. Okay. Not the apothecary I need to go to. I need to go to the moat shop to get the quest. You've exhausted all avenues. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like only playing one game and one game like ever is a little bit too much, even for people who really love the games. Like, I've been playing Ocarina of Time for like over 20 years. I don't really get sick of the game, but like I can get a little like tired of it, you know? Buy up some motes. Give me a quest. You still haven't beat Silksong Huck and such? I haven't played either of the games, but my friends are pretty into them. When you play every single Zelda in Miyamoto's basement? Yeah. I wonder if I could change all of Tor's skin color, or fur color, I guess, so it matches his tail. I wonder if I could just make it red so it matches my channel. File, image, human saturation. Graphics. It's more pink than red. You've never played a Metroidvania before, but I really enjoy Silksong so far. I mean, Metroidvania games are like the best for replayability, especially in randomizer format. That's more orange. You believe Metroid popularized the whole speedrunning genre? Yeah, I think so too. You love the Hollow Knight games, but my favorite indie franchise, basically Metroid games. Finished both games at least 3 times in the span of 2 months. Yeah. That's just hot pink now. Editing textures for this game are a little bit awkward too, because they're like super transparent when you upload them. So you can't really tell the colors very well, just the texture. There we go, that's more red. Let's see if I can find the textures for his other parts too. Open this one. Adjustments, hue. There we go. Save as placements. I think this is paw texture. Then if I load this again, that should be the inside of his hands, right? Or is that the it's the base of his feet texture? Okay. Where is his actual fur texture then? Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. This game doesn't handle his main fur texture using a texture, it uses it using a hex code. Hex color code. So I can't actually change his fur color without actually changing up the model entirely. can, however, change my shield texture if I wanted to. Because this texture for the shield looks kind of ugly. It is the starter shield, but I guess, you know. Right, let me just replace those textures then. Get rid of those. Let's just get on with it. So just fucking around textures. There we go, back to normal. Played with chatters, randomized, played exclusively ROM hacks, beat pantheons, very challenging DLC boss gauntlets, played modded bosses, created sadist pain. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's just continue with the main story for now, and then we can do some more side content later. It's not going anywhere for a while. And I kind of want to get out of these rags and get the proper squire attire. And do the first dungeon. Alright, TLDR of that interaction, I need to get sponsorship papers from a knight saying that they'll sponsor me. Scar Singer Carmelia is pretty... First time around I managed to get her good. Okay. Alright, we're heading to the tavern next. See if we can get a knight to sponsor us to become a squire. Silly knight broke his sword. Alright, so we gotta find Master Torak's sword pieces and reassemble them. Talk to the drawbridge guards.
Huh? Oh.
Alright, so the parts should be just over here by the scaffolding. That's part of it. There's the tip of it. Can I climb up here? Thank you, game. Alright, back to the Meridell jail. Probably should save too. It's been a hot minute. So it looks like the thief that the knight was chasing down earlier stole part of his broken sword. So now we gotta go get it back. It'll cost me if I want that piece of the sword, I see. 100 Neopoints? I guess. Enjoy your time in jail, fucker. Now let's see if we can get a blacksmith to reforge it. Let's go to the sword shop. I think it's the one just down the road here. Yeah. All right. So now we got Master Torak's sword now. That's all fixed up. We can go bring that to him. Then we can get our sponsorship. All right. Are all the animals here wolves and dragons, or other cats as well? So this is based off of like the Neopets universe. So basically, anything and everything is a sentient creature in this game, except for the ones that aren't. Good luck making the distinction. Need to go back to the office area. Then he's gonna let us know that we're underage and we have to get permission from our parents to become a squire. Alright. Now we gotta head all the way back to the farm. Now, which direction is the farm again? Do have a side quest we can turn in over here. Might as well do that first. As that one Adam Sandler movie once said, "You can do it." Yeah. Oh gosh. Have I ever played Maximo? No, I haven't heard of that. Oh, I have to... Okay. It looked like I had to turn in a quest there, but it wasn't actually turning in a quest, it was... Yeah. Yeah, this is like the only real Neopets game that they did in this style, which is a shame because I really like this style of gameplay. Where am I heading? I think the main entrance is the way back. free leaf moat. Don't mind if I do. There'd be some money grass. That was shitty money grass. Oh my god. Could have got more of the regular grass.
Huh?
Are there any top 10 games for PS2 that I should try, excluding Final Fantasy games? How much of like the big three like franchises have you played? Have you played much of the Ratchet and Clank games, the Sly games, and the Jack and Daxter games? Because all three of those series are fucking awesome. If you're looking for more niche ones, though, Monster Lab was fucking amazing. It was like a Pokemon-esque, like turn-based battler game where you created your own monsters and like different parts and different attributes and stuff. It was really cool. It's another one. Ratatouille is a really good platformer. There is... let me take a look at my list that I have downloaded here. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 was really fun. Jak X Combat Racing. It was the spin-off game for the Jak series for racing. It was really fun. Shadow of the Colossus, if you haven't played that, that one is fucking amazing. There's only 16 enemies in the entire game, but man, are they memorable. The Simpsons game was also pretty fun. I also quite liked Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning for the PS2. That was really fun as well. The Wall-E game was also very fun. It was like a little puzzle, collectathon kind of style game. If you like turn-based strategies as well, Duel Masters. Duel Masters was really fun too. That guy just popped out of the ground. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus is amazing. And there's so much replayability too, because it has like the time attack modes and like all the extra upgrade items you can get. So Pixar tie-in games are good for the PS2? Yes. Honestly, the studio that was behind that did such a good job. They put a lot of the gameplay first and then the tie-ins after the fact. Even Shrek 2 is pretty good. I put it more on like the lower end of that list, but like Shrek 2 is also pretty good.
Tor, we were so worried.
When you didn't come back, we had Old Man Boggs watching the road for you.
And now your sister is missing too.
We sent her out to do your chores. She was supposed to pick some juppies for dinner, but she hasn't returned.
She was upset that you were allowed to go to Meridel. She said she wanted to go on an adventure too. You don't think she...
She wouldn't go off into Shadowglen Woods, would she? Son, you must look for her.
Please, Tor. It's getting late, and if she's lost and out alone after dark, who knows what could happen to her?
So, I'm not talking about Simpsons Hit and Run, although that one is a classic. I never actually played Hit and Run. I'm talking about the Simpsons game. The Simpsons game was really fun, too. You get to, like, switch between different characters from the cast. It was kind of like a collectathon, 3D platformer style game. Pretty cool. All around pretty good game. Give me some free juppies. Alright, so we gotta go down to Shadow Glen Woods now and rescue our sister. The entrance is over by the bridge. But yeah, Snip, if you're looking for a good PS2 game recommendation, I'd say Monster Lab if you've never played it before. Do you guys like the Sonic games on the PS2? I think Sonic Heroes was one of them. I haven't played much of the 3D Sonic games. I mean, I grew up with the Sega Genesis, right? And I played a lot of the 2D ones, but I haven't really played many of the 3D ones. Go back to the VOD and take notes. No worries, I can send you like a comprehensive list of the ROMs and stuff. I have them all downloaded. Actually, Snip, if you're gonna be recording with us and doing stuff with us, we'll add you to our like group, like shared files for like recording and stuff, so that way we don't have to like send files to each other over the internet constantly. And then I can just upload all the ROMs there, so you can just use them if you want. We have like a shared like Dropbox network that me and some of the other streamers use, so we don't have to like send over POVs and stuff. Alright, who's ready for the first dungeon of the game? Let's see what kind of moats we have here. Alright. Need to clone yourself to get through this new backlog? Honestly, if you want like a good PS2 to play through, a good PS2 game to play through this one. Man, this game is fucking awesome. It's pretty long too. Like I'm not even like past the first like arc of the game yet. I'm about like I'd say like a third the way through the first arc, and there's 4 major arcs. This dungeon is pretty big. Do I have the treasure map? I do. I have one of the treasure maps of this area. I'll have to come back later to get the other ones. I think there's supposed to be a treasure here, but I don't have the map for it yet. Quite yet. So I equipped a mist mote because these creatures are forest element and the mist does more damage to the forest ones, and I equipped the forest ones to my armor so that way I take less damage from them. You weren't sure about this game at first, but honestly it looks pretty deep. Yeah, on the surface level this game looks kinda, you know, like furry bullshit, but when you actually get into the like the meat and potatoes of the game, it's pretty good. Later on, there's also some more like puzzle elements as well. the Neopets inspiration threw you for a loop at first. Yeah, I think that's what this game suffered from, and that's why it's so underrated. No one wants to be the one playing the furry game. That's alright. I'll be the one to bite the bullet for the furry game. You weren't gonna say it. I mean, it is what it is, right? Go, got some bagus. There's that flower that shopkeeper wanted. Ow. Probably should eat one of those bagus so I don't just die. There we go, top myself up. Now I can continue going around the loop over there. Actually, I already did the loop over there. But maybe not, hasn't, yesn't, could've, maybe thought that for perchance a second. Okay, that is a sentence. Sound like Pinocchio from the second Shrek movie when he's trying to deny the fact that he's wearing a thong. You had a stroke reading that. You're not the only one, hugging such. I can beat the allegations. Oh god. Hey, a starry egg. Nice, that's a max mana upgrade. Let me equip my dark moat and my sword here so I can break this chest open. Hell yeah. I'll take that. Yeah, light mode, nice. And money. Oh god! Fucking yeeted me. There we go. There's some Chicotto plants over here? Yeah, there we go. Words. Which direction am I going from here? This way. These plant-based monsters seem kind of tough. Yeah, and I'm using the motes that are super effective against them, too. Motes in this game make combat trivial, but if you don't use the right motes, man, it is rough. This game's combat isn't easy. Some of the enemies later in the game are actually brutal, and you have to use the right elemental weapons to like deflect them and like parry them and stuff. The enemies in the beginning of the game are actually quite tame. Energy fruit. Don't see those very often. Later on, there's also a second character you unlock after the second act. Or sorry, in the second act you unlock that character. And she does like magic attacks rather than just using a sword. So like there's more variety in gameplay. And certain enemies are easier to kill using this character, and some are easier to kill using the other character, and you have to swap between them. Jupies! Does this game have combat abilities for different weapon types? Yes. So each mote has like its own like special. And depending on which character you're playing, they do different things. Later on in the game, that'll become more apparent, but this early in the game, you don't really have any ways of doing that, because it's just hitting things with a stick. As is the first dungeon in many games. It's not like a super in-depth system for abilities and such, but like, there's a fair amount. Clover over there. I want that. I like having better luck stats. Oh, okay, maybe not. There we go. 12-leaf clover. Sweet. So that'll increase my drop rate on getting good stuff. Oh, not one of these guys again. How did he hit me from all the way over there? That's some bullshit. This game reminds me of a better version of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. You gotta charge your phone, no worries, man. So there's a path we missed earlier in this level. Got a little secret area. Whoops. Gotta go back and do that, I guess. I like good loot. Guess I can go fight the boss, though. This is a boss arena if I ever saw one. Alright. Get your tentacles away from me. Come at me. Not with the tentacles, though. It's gross. Oh, turn around. No, game, please. This is like the first boss in Twilight Princess? Yeah. More tentacles. Love it. Spin attack. Spin attack. There we go. He's one hit away. There we go. Go. Now we have another health upgrade after that. This is my heart container equivalent for beating that first boss. Now, I can either go back to the house, or I can continue doing stuff in Shadow Glen, but, I mean, I have to go past Shadow Glen anyway, so I'm just gonna do this. Let's get those papers signed and become a squire. Cutscene time.
And then I thought it was going to eat him, but he came at it. Yeah! And he cut off a tentacle, and it let out a big roar and tried to wrap tentacles around him. He was so brave.
I'm so proud of you, son. Wait until I tell everyone. Our own hero.
I can't stay. I've got permission to become a squire. I could become a knight of Meridel one day, and I need you to sign this paper.
Is this what you really want to do?
More than anything.
You've grown up faster than I realized. You'll make a fine squire.
My brother's going to be a knight!
Write to us often, and be careful.
Write to us often when you're a 5-minute walk away. Alright, well, let's go become a squire. Now we gotta run all the way back to the city. Actually, do I have an elixir of speed on me? Because that might help speed up the process. There we go. I am marginally faster now. Just gonna go for a nice little hike here and enjoy the scenery. The next dungeon is the sewer dungeon. Everyone's favorite dungeon in games, right? Getting a permission signed is pretty badass. Is it though? I mean, we can become a squire now. I could go back in Shadow Glen Woods and get that last treasure that we missed, but it's not overly important right now. I just want to become a squire at this point. I'll go back to there later when I get more treasure maps. I'm gonna grab this golden grass behind this rock here. Yeah. That's the ticket. 140. That was a good one. Alright, I think I just have to go to the castle now. I wish to become a squire. Oh. Oh yeah, I have to go back to the recruitment center first. That makes sense. Time to get out of these rag clothes and get into some actual armor. There we go. Got myself some chainmail. That feels way better. I should improve my armor rating pretty substantially now. I'll be a lot less squishy. Let's report to the castle, and I think we'll wrap up the stream. Continue this another day. I think we got about halfway through the first act, which is pretty good.
Ah.
Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. I know this was kind of like an off stream for me where I did something a little out of the ordinary, but I don't know. I think people who actually take the time to watch and take this game for what it is, not what it's just on the surface, you know, don't read a book by its cover, will actually quite enjoy it. So, thank you all for watching, and I'm gonna hop off now. I'll probably be on later tonight, though. We'll see. Peace.